Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brian here. How's everyone doing today? Hey, hope you guys are enjoying your day. Yesterday the Santa Claus season 2 dropped. The first two episodes were aired on Disney Plus. I don't know if they play on the Disney Channel. That's an interesting question. I wonder if they actually do play them live too. I know they did that with the one Marvel series, but I don't know. I'll have to look into that. So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna review them, but I'm gonna take my time. The other ones I rushed, but I'm gonna take my time reviewing them. So yeah. So once again, if you have not seen the Santa Claus season 2 yet and you want to see it, spoiler alert. Season 1 was reviewed. Go check them videos out. Yeah. So once again, spoiler alert. Let's get right into it. So, season 2, the first episode begins, and it's basically right off from where the one season 1 begins, except before, and you have this new Santa, Mad Santa, played by the guy from Modern Family and the guy from Identity Thief. Um, he plays in Bad Teacher too. I can't remember the actor's name. He plays this Mad Santa, and he's like angry. He's eating a big chicken wing, and yeah, he seems interesting. Yeah, then it goes back to the part that was left off where they left all the snow globes. You have a new character introduced. Forget his name. I don't ever pay attention to the characters' names. Goes back to the pole. Oh, he's Betty, the head elf. She's getting ready to go on Cribble Cabble. It's what Bernard went on, and I'm kind of fan speculating. I mean, this didn't say this in episodes 1 or 2 yet, but it said that's where Bernard went. So I'm kind of like fan approaching that maybe that's where Curtis went. I'm hoping they explain that in this series, or maybe Curtis will make an appearance, because Curtis disappeared too. I'm assuming that's what it meant, because Curtis was the head elf after Bernard left. Yeah, so she's getting ready to go on Cribble Cabble. She doesn't want to because she doesn't think she's ready. They're trying to force her to go. The elves are forcing her to go. Santa wants to make Buddy, his son, the new Santa Claus. Yeah, it's a big thing. Buddy wishes his girlfriend there, and she's being annoying. They're, what do you call it? Going around the thing. He's kind of distracted. His Sandra, his daughter, or Tim Allen's real daughter, if you didn't know that, she's getting power. She talks to animals. She throws Cal off the bed, and she thinks she's gonna be a witch. Yeah, and then there's more stuff happening. There's a song, not a cripple, song, Dancing with My Elves. It's actually kind of catchy. Yeah, so that's basically the first episode in a cap. Noel becomes the head elf. Yeah, that's episode 1. Now episode 2 is even better. Episode 1, 10 out of 10. I don't really go too deep into these because I don't want to spoil much, but yeah, I would recommend it. So, on to episode 2. So, episode 2 begins out with the talking about the Mad Santa, which after the end of the first episode, he was brought back. Yeah, I totally forgot that part. I'm sorry, guys. Santa Claus was brought back, Mad Santa, because one of the snow globes touched the magic, and he was turned into a nutcracker. It bust, and the water went into the water and the flakes went inside the nutcracker, and he came back. He's also got a little troll with him. Yeah, looks like an elf, but looks like honestly looks just like one of Santa's elves, except much angrier looking and a lot more like dingy. Like looks like the elf just hasn't bathed in a while. Yeah. So that's episode 1 basically. On to episode 2. Episode 2, they're meeting. Betty leaves. And they're all like just trying to hide this whole Mad Santa thing. Noel and the other elf ripped the things out, and the Nutcracker's missing. The Mrs. Claus she's now the head of ELS. That's the elf cop force or secret service, kind of like the secret service and the police force along with the military. It's kind of like all three of them merged together. Yeah, she's now the help. She's working with Gary. I think Gary's my favorite elf out of the newer elves. Gary is by far my favorite elf. He's hilarious. Yeah. And they're going on about this Mad Santa thing. So they end up having Santa history class. And, well, it gives more history on the Mad Santa. Meanwhile, Mad Santa's down at this, I want to call it, if you guys have ever, I mean, I don't know if any of you were from Pennsylvania, but there's this thing in Pennsylvania. I mean, they're all over the country, like a Christmas light show. That's what this thing is. That's where Mad Santa and his troll is. And they don't think he's Santa. He's giving out nuts and, like, little wooden things, and, like, it's made with a thing. And he's basically, the point of Mad Santa was, it explains it in the second episode. He was in Europe originally, and humans were trying to steal the power of Santa. They were just so greedy, kind of like we are now. And that's why he moved to the North Pole, with trolls and pixies and fairies and stuff. Hoping we can learn more about Krampus in this series too, because he's a part of the Santa Claus thing. So it learns about trolls and stuff like that. So, he makes deals. It's sort of like a utopia, but it never ended that. It didn't end well. They end up putting him in a nutcracker. So yeah, back to the episode. Back to where it's at. Sandra's training with the witch, Lamara. The witch and her are, training. She thinks she's going to be a witch. Cal's with his girlfriend as Buddy Cal, whatever. Cal's with his girlfriend. Santa Claus and the Mrs. Claus are talking in the end. And then it pans back to, pans back to the Christmas land thing, not the North Pole. And Santa says humans have gotten more greedy. He said he's going to go back to the North Pole with this troll, and they're going to take over. Yeah, that's the end of the episode. Then it has, like, this little joke where, the troll's laying on top of him, and he goes, if you're going to lay on top of me, let's be quiet. We'll have one last laugh. They laugh, and then it's over with. Yeah, sorry that was really fast. I know these are always really fast. I would have to say, this looks like it's going to be pretty good. I mean, the first 2 episodes are 10 out of 10. They're funny, they're wooky. I love anything Tim Allen Santa Claus, even part 2, which wasn't as good. But yeah, I think this is going to be another 10 out of 10 series. I mean, so far, both episodes, 1 and 2, are 10 out of 10. We'll have to see. Hoping we can get more of Gary. I think they should make Gary the head elf. Hilarious elf. Yeah, so, yeah, it's pretty good. I also wanted to bring up in this video, if you guys have any, ideas for Christmas movies, I don't remember if I said this yet on the video, for Christmas movies of any sort, anything, let me know in the comment section. Anything Christmassy, it could be Christmas horror, regular Christmas, just let me know in the comment section, or go on my TikTok and let me know. Oh, by the way, I have a TikTok account, it's also called Hawaiian Shirt Brian, so go follow me on there too. Yeah, so, once again, that's it for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart for people taking the time to watch my videos. Even if you watched the first 10 seconds of it, you still took 10 seconds of your life to watch me. So yeah, so thank you all so much for watching this video once again. Please like this video, leave a comment, please share the video, and most importantly, please subscribe. And I know I keep begging that on YouTube and TikTok, I'm so sorry, but, the subscribers, I would really appreciate it. This is the last kind of channel that all the big channels want on YouTube. So please subscribe if you could, please. Thank you all so much. Have a great night, and I'll see you all tomorrow.